views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in. Squeeze banana. Good morning, everybody. Sorry for the delayed start. My mouse died, and I had to go replace the AA battery in the mouse. And I was like, oh, I can't even unmute to tell you guys because the mouse is dead. Blah, 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 blah. Here he comes. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. What are you talking about? Shut up. Nobody cares.
Just think of it this way. Every video I put out, on average, even the lowest viewed videos get like 300 to 400 views, right? Some of my more popular videos, you know, when it's a new playthrough or whatever, can get thousands and thousands of views, depending on the game. If half the people who watched those videos liked and left a comment, oh my god, I'm serious, this channel, DSP Gaming, would be propelled forward. It really would. Right now, on KO Gaming, I have over 5,000 subscribers. If half of those subscribers gave $1 a month, right? Which is nothing. What, a pack of gum?
But then she would make some interesting sides. I remember personally, one of the sides she would always make on Christmas Day, which is weird to me because it's not traditional Christmas, but it's something she always did. She would always make homemade manicottis. Does anyone know what a manicotti is? Well, if you're Italian, you probably do. Like me, I'm 1/4 Italian. My mom's half Italian. I smashed my hand on the table. You know, I'm Italian. I wiggle my arms around like this when I talk like an idiot. I smash my hand on the table.
System 32 says you always speak about your Italian side. What about your Polish side? There was Polish stuff that my mom would make as well. Sometimes she would make homemade pierogies. Do I ever have homemade pierogies on Christmas? That's a good question. Maybe I did. You know, I think I might have. Because remember I'm saying I always remember a potato side with the ham? Maybe I did have homemade pierogies. That would make sense. Maybe my mom made manicottis and pierogies and it was both sides of her family. Actually, I think that did happen. Now that you've said that, System 32, I think you're correct. I think that's exactly what would happen. One thing that people have definitely said I should do is, since I haven't done this since like the late summer, I should sit down. Huh? Or, if you're watching this on demand, oh my god, what a perfect opportunity. What did I say at the beginning of the podcast? I said, like the videos, leave a comment. So if you have an idea what you want to see after the holiday stuff ends, leave a comment on this video, on this very video, okay? Right, I guarantee you this video will have like between 500, 800 viewers. If 2% of you left comments, 2%, it would be great. Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. Excuse me. Holy shit. Woo. Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting, man.
Anyway, so I have one more topic to talk about on today's pre-stream, and this one I may elaborate a little bit longer on, because it's something near and dear to my heart. It was basically a time in my content creation history that a lot of people tend to forget about and try to brush under the rug, even though it actually was a pretty important and interesting year for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, to give you a little bit of quick history, I started making videos on YouTube in 2008. From the years of 2008 all the way through like 2013, I rarely never took anything I did seriously. I started doing it for a living in 2011. I still didn't care. I was dicking around. I was fucking around. I was making fun of games. I was constantly insulting game developers. I was raging. I was making really inappropriate jokes constantly.
Trust me, Cole, you will be ready when you're done working.
Oh, Chicky Chang Wang. Hello.
That was me and my shtick. I was the underdog guy who was just Joe Average, dicking around with games, didn't care about it, didn't take it seriously. Certainly, the last thing you would call me is professional. Okay. In 2013, I adopted direct capture. Instead of pointing a camera at my television, yes, from the years of 2008 to early 2013, I pointed a camera at the TV. I didn't even direct capture. Okay? Didn't even use a microphone until 2013. Yeah, how primitive was that? In the year of 2013, I started doing direct capture and live streaming. But even then, I still was acting as if, basically, it wasn't really a job. Even though I worked my butt off and I was making ridiculous amounts of content for you guys, I ignored my live streaming audience. I streamed, but didn't talk with you guys at all. I didn't read the chat. I didn't interact with you guys. There was no shout outs, no discussion. It was as if you guys were not there. It was basically like I was ignoring you, and I was just sitting here like this, playing the game like this, doing commentary, telling you everything going on in the game, swearing at the game and raging, and paying no attention to you whatsoever. Alright?
The fuck is happening outside? Like, deleting all these idiots who sent friend requests, but is there fucking an African nation outside of my house?
Now today, I am mature enough, I am professional enough, and I am smart enough to tell you, please give me money, please give me money. Now, in 2016, definitely the popularity of DSP gaming had waned. And I decided that I wanted to take a new approach to content creation on the internet. I wanted to do what I called a three-pronged approach. So the first prong would be DSP gaming, where I would just do all my raw gameplay and commentary as I always had done. That wasn't going to change. It was always going to stay the same. So that was prong number one. And then there was a second prong. And the second prong was going to be the King of Hate Vlogs, my vlogging channel, where I would do things like spoken word reviews, actual not daily, but reaction videos, news videos, that kind of stuff. So that was prong number two. But then there was a third prong. And the third prong was all new and something that I had never done before, an edited style content channel. That channel was going to be countdowns, very high production value reviews, mini reaction videos, you know, that kind of stuff. Basically stuff that I'd never done any kind of production value on YouTube. And I wanted to basically see if I changed my formula up from being Mr. Raw Gameplay to a guy who put a lot of time and effort into editing content, would it work? So the third prong was a new channel that I created on YouTube called KO Gaming. And between the three prongs, this was my strategy for 2016. I figured I'd get you one of three ways. Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is interesting because back then, all right, things were very different on YouTube. This was way before the YouTube Ad-Pocalypse. Okay, what is the YouTube Ad-Pocalypse? YouTube Ad-Pocalypse is when a certain group of content creators, one of which was very much PewDiePie, but a couple others as well, basically behaved badly on YouTube. And at the very same time that they behaved badly and got into big trouble, like PewDiePie saying the N-word blatantly on YouTube, and it wasn't like, oh, I misspoke and it sounded like I said it, I didn't mean it. No, he outright said it and meant it the way he said it in his video, okay? So when that happened, a lot of companies looked and said, wait a minute, these are the big content creators on YouTube acting like this. And we have advertisements all over their videos, and they're being like this. Like, we don't want that. That's terrible. We don't want to be advertising on that kind of content. And a lot of advertisers were like, man, this is a bad sign. At the same time that was happening, they also found out that advertisements were literally be putting on any video on YouTube. There were videos of people who were saying ridiculously over-the-top political, racist, crazy things. People, terrorist videos. I'm not even kidding you. People, I'm gonna, hurt a group of people and stuff like that. Fucked up stuff. And there were ads all over. Starbucks ad runs on it, right? So when all this was happening together, basically a lot of major companies, including Walmart, Starbucks, these giant companies that were doing a huge amount of advertising on YouTube, said, we are pulling the plug. We've had enough, and we're out of here. And when they did that, the ad revenue plummeted on YouTube and made it to someone like me couldn't even make a living doing YouTube videos anymore. Okay? But this was the year before that. At this point in 2016, it was still very much viable to make a living doing YouTube videos. Now, for me, I noticed the popularity of my raw gameplay videos was waning. I noticed that even though it was the same formula, people seemed to like it, and I had a dedicated fan base of people who watched the videos, the income and the views I was getting on YouTube, on DSP Gaming in particular, was dipping. And I said, man, I got to make a change. I can't just keep doing what I'm doing and watch the channel go, boo. I have to do something different, okay? So, I diversified myself and made this channel KO Gaming, which was all edited style content. When I first started this channel, okay, it didn't really take off at all. I was doing things such as the week in review. And what it was, like, highlights the best moments of my raw gameplay on DSP Gaming that week. I remember sometimes it had stuff from Yakuza. It had stuff from shooter games. I would basically just highlight the funniest moments of the best things that happened in the week. You know, I'm sitting there at night, like I told you guys, I would not stream at night. I would forego doing a live stream of gameplay, and I would just sit there editing and doing voiceovers and doing all that stuff at night. Okay? So, I would be working my butt off. Sometimes it would take 2 or 3 nights of work. We're talking 2-3 hours a night, 2-3 nights of work. So we're talking 9-10 hours of editing, voiceovers, etc. Put out the video. The video gets 4,000 views. Makes me like $8.
He's a blatant fucking liar. Okay?